Before we wrap this one up, put a nice bow on it, I guess we got to give our division predictions, right? That's usually what we do at the end of these. I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Something that I usually don't do. Usually what I do is, Mark, blah, 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 divisional previews.
Have fun.
Who do you got? But, yeah, to me, it's the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys make the playoffs, and they're the only team to make the playoffs. That means they're going to win the division because you guys know me. If you guys have been listening to our NFC previews all offseason, I got 3 playoff teams from the North, so that means there's not enough room for the G-Men, the Eagles, or the Redskins. If I had to put them in order right now, I'm probably thinking Cowboys, Giants, Redskins, Eagles. That's how I got to do it.
So this one's tough for me. Dallas, by far and away, they've got this division.
If they can stay healthy.
They got to stay healthy.
That's the big question.
If they stay healthy, they got this division. Worst team is the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, anyways, to get to this next part, it's the Giants and the Washington Redskins. Mm-hmm. I really don't know where to put these.
Who's going to slug
Either
out
one of these teams is going to be, anywhere from 8 to 10 wins, possibly even an 11th win. If, one of these quarterbacks really, really has a great year. That puts them in competition with Seattle. It puts them in competition with Green Bay. Ricky wants to put the Bears in there, of course. It puts them in the competition with a lot of these teams competing for that wild card spot, whether it's 5 or 6.
NFC is going to be packed this year, man. It is going to be jam-packed for those 2
I really
slots.
think not much changes. 2 out of the NFC West, 2 out of the NFC North, and then East and South both get their division winners. Pretty typical. But honestly, if Washington and Kirk Cousins can prove he's the real deal, or if this buying of a defense works out for the New York Giants, they might steal this 6th wild card spot from Green Bay. They could potentially do it. And I know that a lot of people just got really mad at me and they're yelling at me at the Mark Weber on Twitter, but I think they can do it. If I'm not going to knock Seattle out.
I wouldn't mind it.
I'm not knocking Seattle out of the playoffs. Green Bay's the one that's going to probably get knocked out.
No, I wouldn't mind that because, like I said earlier in this podcast, fuck the Packers, right? But before I put a nice bow on this, you got anything else? Anything else you feel like we missed in this one?
Anything I feel like we missed? No, I mean, I think the only thing that from this division that we kind of touched on it, but I really am interested to see with JPP, just how he's going to perform. If it's, he's had this full offseason now to really prepare himself, being, with, I don't remember how many fingers he has on that hand anymore, but I'm just very curious because I really like JPP as a player, and I want to see him still do well.
Well, that's going to do it for the Onside Kick this week. Thank you guys for checking it out. If you're on SoundCloud, hit that repost and heart button. If you're on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. Our Twitters are down below in the description. Let us know down below in the comment section about anything we talked about on this podcast. If you want to help us out by more than hitting the subscribe button, go ahead and check out patreon.com/mostvaluablepodcast. Just another way to support the channel. Make sure to stay tuned. We're going to be coming out with our season predictions soon as we get through our previews and go into prediction season. Stay tuned because we're going to have a Madden 17 giveaway with those predictions. And we're going to tell you how you can win that in just a couple of days. I want to thank you guys again for checking out this podcast. And as always, have a good day, everybody.
Thank you for listening to this MVP podcast. Follow us on Twitter @MostValuablePod for more great podcasts.